How you doing, guys? And ready here, back with another DVD and Blu-ray horror update. But before I begin, I'm going to do a shout out, and this one is going to go to Lord Juggalo 5150. He normally does unboxing videos, and he's got a great collection. But I'm hoping that I'd like to see him do more pickup videos, or if not that, just collection overviews, because he has a really great collection. So the link to his channel will be in the description box. So go ahead and sub him. Maybe we can get him to make some more videos. Alright, now on to the update. Okay, first up we have Riddick. This is the third movie in the Riddick series, as you all know. I have mixed feelings about this movie because it's kind of like a branching film, and I really hate when they do these things with series late in the game. It's like, especially in the extended edition, because they extended the beginning and the ending of the movie, and it deals with the necromongers, and it's just like a setup for like another movie. Luckily, they're going to make a sequel, because otherwise it'd be kind of silly. I hate when movies end on like cliffhangers, notes, and then they don't go on and continue. But this movie's alright, you know. I liked the first 30 minutes of it when it was just him and the creature that he's befriended. But after that, it kind of spins its wheels for a little bit until it gets to like the ending of the movie. But you know, I like the character of Riddick, so what are you gonna do? Okay, now we have Insidious Chapter 2. I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I'm becoming a fan of James Wan and his movies. I really wish he would stick with making horror movies, though. Like, he doesn't always make horror movies, but he's made a statement that he's leaving horror behind, which is going to create problems, I think, for this series, and also The Conjuring as they go on with those, because I don't know if the other directors will be able to capture the feel that he has when he makes these type of movies. This movie is really cool as a sequel because it doesn't retread the first movie. It takes it in a different direction, and it even interlocks better with the first movie. I made sure that I went back and watched the first one before I watched this one, and I'm glad I did, because I had forgotten some stuff that happened in the first movie. But this is Insidious Chapter 2. Okay, now we have Aftershock, and this movie was produced by Eli Roth, and he also stars in the movie. And basically, it's about these three friends that are in Chile, and then how they deal when this earthquake hits. This is a pretty cool movie, and it's kind of got an unpredictable feel to it. You know, you're not sure who's going to live and who's going to die. And it's a lot of fun. I'm really happy that I checked this one out. It was a blind buy. Alright, this was the last Blu-ray, so now we're going to go on to the DVDs. Alright, we have The Black Waters of Echoes Pond, and this movie stars Daniel Harris. And this movie is basically like a horror version of Jumanji. It's where these group of friends are on this island, and they discover this game. And when they start playing the game, it unleashes all these demons and stuff. And it's an okay movie. Like, I wish it would have had like a better budget, so they can have done more justice to the movie. Most of the kills are off screen, but there's a couple that were gory enough that were on screen that were pretty cool. This movie also stars Robert Rodriguez's, I think they're his nieces that were in Planet Terror. And it was kind of nice to see them up close, because usually he shoots them from distance in his movies, and this one they have like a large role, both of the girls. But this is an okay movie. The only problem I have with it is at the beginning of the movie there's like this dig, and then where they initially find the instructions to make the game, and I think it takes place in the 30s or something like that. But the weird thing about it is, like, they make the game, everybody dies, and somehow this game ends up in like a box in someone's basement. They never really explain that. But there's only one special feature on this thing, and it's an alternate opening that would explain the situation a little bit better. But what are you going to do? Alright, next we have 100 Tears. This is a really low-budget shot-on-video movie from, I think, the early 2000s or late 90s or something like that. And it's a killer clown movie. And this movie has a ridiculous number of kills. I think there's like 40 people die in this movie. The gore is okay. Like, they didn't really have the budget to do it properly, but it's passable. And the weird thing about this movie is that the way it's structured is that I think they wanted to do like a procedural, but they couldn't afford to do police, so they had two main characters or reporters, working for a tabloid newspaper. Son of a bitch. Hang on one second. Okay, where were we? Okay, so the movie, the main two actors in the movie, or characters, are reporters, and they're doing a story on the serial killer, who's obviously the clown in that, but they don't realize it yet. And so that's pretty much that, instead of it being like detectives. Although there are two detectives in the movie, but they decided to make the two main characters reporters. So, I guess whatever. But it's a fun movie, and I'm actually kind of glad that this is seeing a re-release, because I didn't think it would see a re-release. So I think it might even be coming out on Blu-ray, for whatever that's worth. Alright, and last up, we have a Canadian horror movie. It's French-Canadian. And I'm going to see if I can say this without butchering it too much. It's Thanatomorphs. Is that it? I don't know. Or Thanatomorphis. It's a movie about a girl who one day starts rotting from the inside out. And it's actually kind of a cool movie. It's like a low-budget movie. Kind of in the same vein as iZombie. It takes place in one apartment. I think there's very few shots that are outside the apartment. And it's really cool and kind of gross. Although I do like the artwork on the Region 2 DVD more so than this. This is an unearthed release. It's Total Blind Buy, and I'm really happy I picked this movie up. Alright guys, so that's my update. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.